Hey girl, come on in. Let's talk. So, this is not the first video that I recorded. This is the second video I recorded. And as I'm editing my video, I'm thinking, damn, maybe I done bit off a little more than I can chew. I'm not a big talker. I'm more of like I'm more of a quiet person than. So this is kind of hard for me to just sit here and to say what I have to say. I keep saying, and that's something that I need to work on, and it's something that I'm going to work on, and I'm going to start right here. I'm going to keep doing this video until I get it right, because that's what this channel is about, bettering yourself. No, that's not what this is about. Let me stop. That's a blooper. I've had a lot of relationships in the past with men and women who hurt me in the past or did something to me that I didn't like, because a lot of the time it's not you, it's them. And whatever's wrong with them, that's something that you could never change. No matter how much you love that person, no matter how much you care for that person, you can never change that person. That has to come through them. They have to change themselves. And that's something that I also learned, something that I taught myself. I can't change anybody. I could love a man, care for a man so much. If that man don't want to change, then he's not going to change. I can't change him. Should I say, can't change him? He has to change himself. And I also learned to take people for who they are. You like it? Stick with it. You don't like it? What you going to do? You going to stick with it or you going to leave? But this is who they are. They're showing you who they are. You can't just say, oh, well, maybe they'll change down the line, so I'm going to stick around. Maybe they won't change down the line, and you'll be still sticking around and you won't like it. You know, so that's up to you. And learn to take people for who they are, not who you think that they can be and who they tell you who they can be. That's a gem. And I learned that. I was dealing with a guy at the time. He was just a mess. He was a womanizer. He was a player, but I liked him, and he was showing me who he was. He told me flat out, you know, who he was, what he was about, what he wanted from me, and what he wanted for us. And at that time, I decided, I'm going to take this man for who he is. I'm not going to change him. I'm not going to try to change him. And for that, he really messed with me because of that, you know. And I want to leave you with that, and I want you to I ain't gonna say what I want you to do, because you do what you do, but I want you to take that and put it in your head. How about that? Let's do that. I always tell myself, don't hold on to the negative. Don't hold on to the bad things that people do to you, because that's a reflection of them. That's not a reflection of me. And it took a while for me to understand that. It took a while for me to grasp that, because when somebody does something to me, I think, oh, they're just doing this to me, to hurt me. But really, it's about not really, I won't say really, a lot of the time it's about them, the inner them, and the shit that's going wrong in their hearts or in their heads. Another thing that I want to talk to you about is not being afraid to grow. Not being afraid to grow. Don't sit in your comfort zone. Don't sit in your comfort zone. I'm here. I'm okay with this. I don't wanna go up, because what if I fail? What if I fail and I come back down? Don't be afraid to grow. Life is full of ups and downs. Life is full of change. One of my favorite CDs is the Life CD, Life Jennings. I love me some Life. One thing that my mama always told me, there are two things that are constant in life, and that's change and change. Change is constant in life. Don't be afraid to grow. You're going to go through changes. Make those changes something that you grow from and grow into. Let's not go down. Don't be afraid to go up so you go down. Don't be afraid to go up so you stay the same. If you stay the same, I feel like that means like you're going down, because you staying the same while people are going up. People are bettering themselves and doing more for themselves and with their lives, and you're just staying the same. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to learn new things. Don't be afraid to be a completely different person than who you are right now. People might say, oh, she changed, she switched up this and that. You damn right. And what that got to do with them? If you feel like you're changing and growing, what that got to do with them? Nothing, because it's about you and it's your life, you know. And that's what I'm going through right now, growing. Like this is not me posting videos and that, but this is something that is on my heart, and this is something that I want to do. This is something that I will get better at. And I'm growing. I'm picturing myself as her. I'm envisioning myself as her, and I'm going to start showing up as her. I'm going to do it all. Whatever it is that I want to do, I'm going to do it. And if I don't succeed at it, if I fail at it, oh well, I tried it, you know, and that's what matters to me the most. And another gem that I have for you is don't be afraid to take risks. I am a very quiet person for the most part. I'm a quiet person. I'm shy. I don't talk a lot. Me talking to this phone right now, this is the most talking that I've done other than talking to Chanel. I'm just that way. I'm shy. I don't talk a lot. I could be timid. But one thing about me, I'm a risk taker. Life is a gamble. I will roll that damn dice and see what we got. I'm a risk taker, and I love that about me, because I'm, you know, this way on the line, but when it comes to taking risks, I'm jumping off the deep end, and I love that about me. That's what gets me going. And I want let me not say what I want you to do. I just want you to know that about me. I need to get that. I can't tell you what I want you to do. I'm just telling you about me. Right. I can't tell you what I want you to do, but you should take risks. Take risks, and like, we only have one life to live. Take a risk. Take plenty risks until you feel like you are where you want to be. You doing what you want to do, what you need to do, what you feel your calling is. I remember I was talking to my dad one day, and he told me, one thing about you, you're the type, oh, I'll do it. I'll try it. I'll try it once. I'll try it. He said, I don't like that. I said, you're right. I am. I'm that way. I will try some shit. I will get into some shit. I would do some shit that probably I wouldn't ordinarily do, or just even to try it out. Let me see. Maybe, you know. And I love that about me. I love it. What else I got here? I want to talk about loyalty. Get a little close. I want to talk about loyalty. Something that I'm learning is that I don't owe my loyalty to everyone. Is that there can be an expiration date on my loyalty. Someone who may have did good things for me in the past, I did hold on to those people. They did good things to me in the past. They did a lot of bad. They did a lot of good. But I'm the type, I will hold on to that person. Oh, this person did good for me back in 1999. I gotta be loyal to them. But in life, we go through changes and we go through different stages. I don't owe anybody my loyalty forever. If you want my loyalty and to keep having my loyalty, you have to keep earning my loyalty. And vice versa. I was in a relationship and I found him so admirable. He was a hard worker, and I love that about him. He was a provider. He was not a protector. He would tell me things that people said to me behind my back. He would cheat on me a lot, you know, but he was a provider. And that's what I admired about him. And that's what made me loyal to him. Because whenever I was in a bind or I needed something, I know that he was someone who I could call. And that to me was love. That to me was love. And he did a lot of good, but he also did a lot of bad. And for years, my loyalty lied with that man. He could do this much good and this much bad. Somebody say something bad about him, I got something to say. And if he called me, I would be there for him. And I had to get myself out of that. He had my loyalty then. He shouldn't even have had it then. I had to pull myself away from that and pull myself away from him, because there's an expiration date on my loyalty. You can't have my loyalty forever. He didn't deserve my loyalty forever. And I'm glad that he doesn't have it. And that's for anybody. And that should be for you too. It should be an expiration date on your loyalty. I can't be loyal to you forever. You have to show me why I should be loyal to you, and vice versa. And I really like that one. Loyalty is a luxury. I have that. Loyalty is a luxury, a fine luxury, and everyone doesn't deserve that. So watch who you're loyal to and evaluate who you're loyal to. You know, sometimes just sit and think to yourself. Say the names. Oh, does this person deserve me? Does this person deserve me? I feel like I am a woman of value, you know, in my friendships, in my relationships. I am a person of value. So I need to sit back and ask myself, this person, do they deserve my loyalty? And if they don't, check them off the list. That don't mean that I have to do away with them, but I won't continue to be loyal to them. And when I say loyal, I mean like going hard for a person. Loyal, you know what loyal is. Oh, and I kind of touched on that too. I have here to that I cut off friends who no longer serve me. And maybe I should make another video about that, a whole different video about that. And lastly, I want to talk about that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So how are you going to level up from that? How are you going to level up if you have that mindset, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? You know what I mean? Keeping something the same way just because it's okay. It might not be up to par. It might not be up to your standards. It might just be here. It's okay. It's okay, but it's not great. It's not what I want. It's just okay. So I'm gonna keep it that way. That's okay. And that goes with not growing, with staying the same and not leveling up, with staying in your comfort zone and not getting out of your comfort zone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. No, fix it. Even if it's not broke, even if it's not broken. Because we have this one life to live. Let's do our best. Let's be our best so we can get the best out of life. And when I say the best out of life, I don't mean just material things. I'm not a materialistic person at all. You know, I'm not. When I say be our best, I mean showing up as your best self, as your best her, with positive thoughts and positive actions to follow. That's what I mean by being your best self, showing up as your highest self, showing up as her. The her that you envision in your head, showing up as her. That's what it is for me. For you, it may be materialistic or whatever. Whatever it is for you, show up as her. Because you her. So do what you need to do to get there. And I'm here to help you do what you need to do to get there. And I want you to help me do what I need to do to get there. Let's help each other, girl. Let's talk.